Hello, hello. So I'm starting a couple minutes early here, so we'll allow our folks some time to come in. We already got a couple of people. Hopefully my sound is good. I'm using a different mic today. Am I gonna be, oh, and I'm gonna be backwards too on here, so I gotta remember that. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for joining today. Very exciting. And I would like to thank our members for switching to YouTube today instead of Zoom. I was going to stream from both and use my phone for one and my laptop for the other. And then I realized that the guided meditation for tonight is written on my phone. So, but I appreciate the flexibility. Um, yeah, I'm excited for tonight. We are in the middle of our chakra yoga series. So, for the past few weeks, we have been going through the chakras, starting with chakra number one, the root chakra. And then last week, we did our sacral chakra. And then this week, right now, we are doing our solar plexus chakra. So, very exciting stuff. We will start off today's class with the drawing for this month's giveaway. So this month we are giving away, I don't know why I'm holding this. This month we are giving away these yoga blocks. Last month we gave away a yoga strap, and we are doing gray yoga blocks this month. So we will start the drawing to see who our lucky winner is. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock now. So I will start the drawing. We do have a chat up on here. So if anybody has any questions through class or at the end of class, whatever, I will be trying my best to monitor the chat while we are in class tonight. So let's get started with our giveaway winner. So go to bucket. So let's see who is the lucky winner that will be winning this set of yoga blocks. Corinne, congratulations. You are the lucky winner of the yoga blocks. So I will reach out to her afterwards to see how I can get those to her. Again, congratulations. I use my yoga blocks all the time in my practice. So, huge fan of modifications, using props. So, that's great. So, let me put these out of the way. All right. So, let's dive into tonight's class. So, I have a very fun class planned for us. Okay. Let's see. Perfect. So, like usual, we are going to get started by finding a nice, comfortable seated position, and we are going to start in our grounding, centering meditation. So, finding comfortable seated position and maybe gently closing the eyes or just a soft downward gaze. And allowing your mind to start to slow here. Maybe bringing some awareness to your breath, noticing every inhale and every exhale. Trying our best here to settle down the mind, bringing our mind into focus, allowing our physical body to release and relax as much as possible here. So today we are going to be working with our solar plexus. So this is right above the sacral chakra, right below the heart chakra, so directly beneath the ribs in the center, right beneath our heart and above our belly button or our navel. So maybe placing a hand to this area, feeling the warmth under your hand, maybe feeling that gentle rise and fall of your hand with every breath. Let's just take this moment to breathe some energy into that area, maybe even feeling some heat or warmth building here. The solar plexus chakra is also known as the Manipura Chakra, the third chakra. This energy center governs our ability to be confident, assertive, and make decision from a place of inner wisdom. It is also the key to unlocking our personal power and building a strong sense of self. However, when this chakra is out of balance, we may experience feelings of insecurity, self doubt, and a lack of direction in life. The good news is, with our class tonight, our breathing techniques, our meditations, and our physical yoga practice, we are going to be working to unlock this energy center, release any stagnant energy, unblock this energy center or chakra, and allow a free flow of energy. The element that is related to this chakra is fire. The solar plexus spreads the fire element in our bodies, which brings energy, warmth, and light. This is also the energy center that is associated with our digestion. Intellect, ego, willpower, and aggression are also common qualities of the third chakra. The Sanskrit word Manipura, which is the Sanskrit word for solar plexus chakra, translates into place of shining gem. So again, feeling the warmth beneath our hand, or just feeling warmth in the solar plexus area, right below our heart, in between our ribs. Feeling that warmth growing in this area. Maybe as you breathe, breathing in to this energy center, allowing that energy to open up, flourish, and grow. And as this energy grows, allowing yourself to feel confident, self motivated, and feeling your deep inner purpose, your sense of purpose. The color associated with this chakra is yellow. So maybe bringing some mental imagery into our meditation here, seeing a bright, shining yellow light glowing at this energy center, growing brighter, stronger, and warmer as each moment passes. Sending your energy, your life force energy into this space. This chakra also represents youth, new beginnings, and rebirth, connecting us with knowledge and intellect. igniting the light of your consciousness. Let's take a moment here to maybe set an intention for this class tonight. Maybe something specifically related to the solar plexus chakra. So perhaps if there's a place in your life where you're seeking clarity, maybe if you're seeking confidence, if you're looking for a little fire in your life, maybe if you're circuits, maybe if you're seeking some knowledge or wisdom in a specific area in your life. So whatever intention you have, just taking this moment here to set that intention, either saying it out loud or in your mind. And with that intention, really soaking your energy and your attention here into this intention. And throughout our practice here tonight, I want you to occasionally come back to your intention, and allowing that fire to grow brighter and stronger. So let's take one last deep breath in here in our beginning meditation, in through the nose. Nice deep breath in, into that solar plexus chakra, and out through the mouth. Letting everything go, melting into this moment. All right, so today we are going to start our physical practice on our hands and knees. So coming into a position on our hands and knees here, keeping the wrists right below the shoulders and the knees directly below the hips. And we are going to come into a slow cat-cow pose. So taking a deep breath in, slowly rounding our back up, reaching those shoulder blades towards the ceiling, tucking our chin in. And as we exhale, slowly arching the back, pressing the belly down, lifting the chin, opening the chest. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling, pressing down. Nice, slow transition here, really feeling each and every movement. Inhaling, slowly rounding up. Exhaling, pressing down. Inhaling, lifting up. And exhaling, pressing down. So here we're going to hold this cow position. So taking a few nice big deep breaths here, feeling that stretch in your abdominal muscles. Maybe even bringing special attention to the solar plexus area here. Deep breath. Slowly lifting back up into a neutral position of the spine, staying in this tabletop pose here. So here we are going to come into a balancing table. So finding our balance, taking a deep breath in. As we exhale, we are engaging those core muscles and slowly transitioning our weight over to the left palm, reaching our right arm straight in front of us here. Finding our balance here, if you can, shifting our weight in the back over to the right leg and lifting the left leg straight behind. Keeping our focus, keeping our balance, allowing that breath to go all over the body, Really feeling the energy surging through your body as you hold this position, out the fingers and out the toes. And on our next exhale, let's slowly release the arm and the leg back down to the mat. So here we're going to transition our weight over to the right palm, slowly lifting our left arm up. Again, nice, strong energy shooting out of the tips of our fingers, slowly lifting the right leg, finding our balance here, breathing into the position. And on our next exhale, slowly lowering the arm and the leg back down to the mat. Tucking our toes under. Again, deep breath in. With our exhale, we are flexing those core muscles. First, slowly lifting the knees off of the mat and then coming all the way up into our downwards dog position. Our hips are actively reaching up towards the ceiling. Maybe bringing a slight bend to the knees if that feels good in your body. Breathing into this pose, nice deep breaths here. Holding this position here. From here, we're going to bring our left foot a couple of inches closer to the right, kind of coming into the center, and slowly lifting our right foot off of the mat and lifting our leg up as high as it can go, as high as feels comfortable. And then we're going to slowly draw that leg through the center of our mat, placing our foot in between our hands and coming into a high lunge here. So first, finding your balance, again, starting off slow, maybe taking some blocks if that feels better in your body. But if you feel really strong and balanced here, both of your feet are planted down into the mat. You can see if you can reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling, relaxing those shoulders here, keeping those core muscles flexed, strong, activated. Keep sending that breath all through the body. Slowly releasing our arms back down to the mat. Again, utilizing blocks if you need to, and stretching that front leg straight, dropping the back heel down. So here you can bring your legs a little bit closer together, or you can keep them right where they are. Just depends on your body. So getting nice and comfortable here, utilizing blocks if that feels better for you, or perhaps just placing your hands onto your shin bone or wherever they land. Keeping the left arm pressing down into the mat, we're going to reach our right arm up, coming into a triangle pose, maybe even keeping our gaze up at the lifted hand. Slowly lowering the right hand back down and sinking back down into our low lunge, gently dropping the knee in the back, untucking our toes, sending that right leg backwards. Let's come into a child's pose. Nice deep breath in, exhaling to fully release down into this position. Grabbing a block under your forehead if you'd like to. Nice deep breaths here, allowing your body to fully release and relax into this child's pose position, really feeling your arms melting down, feeling your hips opening up. And whenever you feel ready, we're going to slowly lift back up into a tabletop position on the hands and knees. Tucking our toes under, taking a deep breath in, exhaling to activate our core muscles, slowly lifting up into a downwards dog. Holding this position here, finding whatever variation feels best in your body. Bringing that right foot in, a couple inches in towards the left foot, lifting the left foot slowly off of the mat and coming up as high as feels comfortable, slowly sending the left leg through the center of our mat. Foot comes right in between our hands, finding our balance here. Nice, slow, gentle movements. And if it feels good, reaching the arms straight up towards the ceiling, feeling that energy surging in your body, energy coming out of the tips of the fingers, energy radiating out of your solar plexus. Deep breaths here. Maybe channeling whatever it was that, whatever intention you set for this class, whatever you're manifesting here today. All right, let's slowly lower our hands back down to the mat, stretching that front leg straight, coming over the front leg, dropping the back heel. Again, you can bring your feet a little bit closer together if that feels better. And here we're going to be lifting our left hand up, gaze looking up towards those left fingers. If it's hard for you to balance here, you might want to bring the feet closer together or maybe take a block under the right hand to kind of lift you up a little bit. Slowly lowering the left hand back down and sinking back into our low lunge. Gently dropping our back knee, untucking our toes, sending the left leg backwards, and sinking down into our child's pose. Deep breaths here. Feeling the forehead pressing down into the mat if you can reach. The arms resting against the floor, nice and heavy here. Slowly lifting back up through our tabletop pose. And here we're going to come first into a Sphinx pose. So we're stretching our legs straight behind us and we are resting on our forearms here. So this is our Sphinx pose. The feet are about hip width apart, but they can also go further if that's more comfortable for you. So traditionally they're going to be about hip width apart, but again, do what feels good in your body. So here we're going to come into a cobra. You can stay here in your Sphinx if cobra doesn't feel good for you or if you just don't feel like doing it right now. But if you'd like to, you can bring those hands directly beneath the shoulders and come into the cobra. So in cobra, we have the fronts of our hips staying grounded down into the mat. So we're not lifting all the way up like upwards dog. Cobra is keeping our hips grounding down. So we're just going to stay here for tonight. Nice deep breaths, sending that breath down your midline into your solar plexus. And gently lowering back down. Let's come back onto our forearms for a brief hold here. So here we're going to try for our bow pose next. I will demonstrate it quick just in case you don't have this in your practice or have never seen this. So typically bow pose, we're gonna bend our legs. Again, you want them to be traditionally, they stay hip width apart through this whole process. But it's very common that people will open up their hips wider and that just makes the position more comfortable for them. So again, whatever feels good in your body. But first you're gonna grab one ankle and then maybe the next one. So usually first we'll start like this. Just see if you can grab your ankles, see how this feels. If it feels uncomfortable to grab your ankles, then I would just stick to something more like this with forearms on the ground and legs bent, or just a Sphinx pose or a cobra. But if you feel comfortable moving on, grabbing the ankles with the hands, and a full bow pose is lifting up. So seeing if you can come into this position if it feels good. It should never feel painful or uncomfortable. That means we should immediately come out of that position. Holding this for a few more moments if you have it in your practice. Nice deep breaths here. And slowly, slowly, slowly releasing down and coming back into a seated position on our knees. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so let's stretch our legs straight in front of us here. So we're feeling our hips coming back down into the mat. Bending our right leg in towards our body. Crossing the right foot over the left thigh. Bringing our hands into prayer at the heart center. If this feels really tight in the hips, you can keep that leg uncrossed. Slowly twisting towards the left side, hooking our right elbow at our knee. Coming into a full twist, our gaze looks past the left shoulder. And sending that breath down your midline, feeling the twist throughout your spine. Slowly untwisting the spine, giving our leg a hug in towards our chest. Releasing the arms, uncrossing the leg, and stretching that right leg down. Taking another breath here. Exhaling to release. Bending the left leg in. Crossing the foot over the thigh if it feels good. Bringing our hands into prayer at the heart center and twisting towards the right. Hooking our elbow at our knee. Full twist, gaze looks past the right shoulder. Sending the breath down your midline. Slowly untwisting. Giving the leg a hug in towards your chest. Releasing the arms down. Uncrossing the leg. Stretching the leg straight down to the mat. All right. All right, so let's bend our legs, scooting our hips up the mat, and we're going to slowly come into a supine position. So slowly rolling down, coming all the way down to the mat. Bringing our knees in towards our chest, giving our legs a hug. If it feels good here, you can lift your head off of the mat, tucking your chin in towards your chest, getting a big squeeze here. And exhaling, releasing all the way down, stretching the legs straight down. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling to release. Slowly lifting the right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Lowering the right leg back down to the mat. Now lifting our left leg straight up towards the ceiling. And lowering our leg back down. Inhaling, lifting the right leg up. Exhaling, releasing the leg down. Inhaling, lifting left leg up. Exhaling, releasing down. Continuing this pattern, inhaling to lift the leg up and exhaling to release the leg down. You can pick up the pace here a little bit if you'd like, or you can just continue to follow your breath. You can also add a scissor element to it if that feels good. Maybe even hovering the foot a couple of inches off of the ground instead of fully lowering your leg all the way down. And again, listen to your body. This can be more of a gentle movement instead of the scissoring, which is a little bit more of a core strengthening. So just listen to your body here. Do whatever you feel like doing. One more. Lifting both legs up towards the ceiling. Curling into a ball, giving our legs a hug. Nice deep breath in. Exhaling to release the legs and the arms all the way down. Bending the right leg in towards your body. Giving that leg a nice hug. Opening up your arms out to either side of your body here. Lifting the right hip up and crossing the right leg over. You can keep both of your shoulders pressing down into the ground here. But if that feels uncomfortable, you can start to peel the right shoulder a little bit off of the ground. Slowly lowering the right hip back down to the ground, giving that right leg another hug before releasing the arms down and slowly stretching the right leg down to the ground. Now bending our left leg in, giving that left leg a hug in towards your chest. Releasing your arms out to either side of your body. Lifting that left hip up and crossing the left leg over. Again, traditionally here we try to keep both of our shoulders pressing down into the ground, but if that feels uncomfortable in your body, absolutely feel free to make a modification there. In this position, it can also feel nice that the left foot here that's crossing over, sometimes placing a pillow or a bolster underneath that foot. Sometimes that can feel good just to give your leg a little bit more support. Slowly lowering the left hip back down to the ground, untwisting the spine, and giving that left leg another hug. Releasing your arms down to the ground and slowly stretching the left leg all the way down. Gently closing the eyes here if it feels good. And we're going to slowly sink in to our ending Savasana meditation. Taking some deep breaths here, allowing your mind to come into focus, allowing yourself to relax here into this moment. Letting everything go. Maybe bringing your awareness back to the intention you set at the beginning of our class. Or whatever that intention was. Just bringing your energy back into that. Breathing into your intention. And allowing yourself these next few minutes of quiet and peaceful meditation, trying your best to keep your mind clear from any outside thoughts, allowing your body to fully release and relax down into the mat, feeling the weight of gravity pressing down into your body. And enjoying this time here. Taking another deep breath here, sending that breath down your midline and pausing at your solar plexus, sending your energy into this space, feeling that bright energy building, finding clarity and confidence in this moment, releasing any blockages that you might be holding on to energetically in this space, allowing your intelligence and your inner wisdom to flourish. From here, slowly coming back into your body, maybe wiggling your fingers or your toes, and slowly coming back up into a seated position, allowing this to be a slow and gentle transition for you. Taking your hands into prayer at the heart center, gently bowing your head. Taking, taking another moment here, soaking up all of this good energy from our practice tonight. Satnam and Namaste. All right. Thank you to everyone who joined me live tonight. I hope you enjoyed this class. Like all of the other chakra videos and all of our other live streams, those will be uploaded to the Yoga Club under the live stream section. I'll have this one publicly available on YouTube since this was a public class. But all of the other classes, you can find those at the Yoga Club. Right. So next week we will be doing the heart chakra, and that will be only for Yoga Club members. But our next public class will be the third eye, either the third eye or the crown. But that will be a really wonderful class as well. So everyone can attend that, whether they are a Yoga Club member or not. So look forward to that. Great. Many blessings, everybody. Have a wonderful night.